This is the Weather Channel.
Girls Like Girls podcast.
This is the Girls Like Girls podcast. We have Paloma back, part 2. But you brought someone. Do you want to introduce who you brought?
This is my beautiful girlfriend, Olivia.
Okay.
She likes to say she's a little shy, but you know what? She spoke for herself on that shot. So I don't think we're gonna have shy conversations today.
I just took a shot. I've never had that before. That's called Douce. It's like Henny, right?
It's Douce like, for the pussy.
Yeah, it's part of the. I think it's a cognac, right?
Cognac.
Yeah, it is.
Cognac. However it's pronounced.
Cognac.
Get that Puerto Rican side out.
Coño.
Boricua cognac.
Is it coño or is it coño?
Coño, man.
I'm gonna get it. You guys tell me when you want the juicy question.
I wanna. You better get into it, girl.
All right, shit. If you're in a relationship and one person cheats, do you think that can make your relationship stronger?
I'm sorry, what?
Okay.
Hey, hold on. That shit's just sinking in. It's sinking in.
Okay, here it goes. All right, you're in a relationship. If one person cheats, some people think that you can get back together and it'd be stronger.
It's like a test.
Yeah. Like, personally, I don't think that, but I want to know, like, for you guys.
You know, I usually stand on the opposite side of things, but that is the most illogical thing I've ever heard. It does not make a relationship stronger.
Okay.
What? You know what will make the relationship stronger?
What?
If the person...
You better fucking grab your tea. Bitch, you better grab your tea, bitch.
No, what would make the relationship stronger is before the person cheats, the person communicates with their partner and says, hey,
I'm gonna cheat on you?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I'm
about
to cheat.
Okay.
Or, hey, I want to experience other people.
That's crazy.
Instead of just cheating. Cheating is an insecure.
Okay.
That's an insecure.
Because then you guys
That's an
can talk
insecurity.
about it, and she's either okay with you stepping out, or it's like, it's over.
Yeah.
I guess I like that because it leaves room for conversation. Like, it leaves room to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than just doing it and being like, oh, hey. I just don't get how it can make you guys stronger. That one I'm really confused about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people think. Again, I don't think that. I'm just saying because
I don't think she thought this question fully through.
I know. Okay, hold on.
Give us some more.
There are people.
No, wait.
We just don't happen to be those people.
Was that me?
Don't do that again.
Okay,
Don't
I'm
do
sorry.
that
I'm
again.
sorry.
Don't
Is
do that.
Is the Douce? No. You know what?
You said it was like it's like a test.
Well, I'm trying to help you out here. But I didn't agree with that.
All right. Well.
She doesn't agree with it either. She's asking because there's people out there that think that.
I don't know. I didn't know how open people are. So.
But open is not cheating.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Oh, okay. I mean, how open, not in a relationship, just like you and
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
some people are okay with certain things. Some people are okay with the poly relationships, like.
But all of those, in order for open, poly, whatever, relationships to work, there's always communication. So, in a poly relationship, and I could be a little ignorant to it because I've never been in a poly relationship, but...
Me either, but Jared has, so you could tell us about that one. But go on.
Yeah?
Oh, the one that we were in? You
Oh, no.
You say.
You don't know about that?
What is it? Ski? No,
Yeah,
I'm
me
just
and Leslie. Don't do that again, or we'll end the episode short.
I kind of...
The battery's
Like
gonna
as
die.
short as you.
Damn, shots fired.
Yeah, no, I don't think that cheating at all is making anything stronger. In fact, it will destroy your trust. I think what would make it stronger is to communicate that there's a possibility that you're wanting to step out. But then also, if people are wanting to cheat, why? What is their intention behind cheating? So they're either unhappy, they're either not getting the attention that they're supposed to be getting from their significant other. And again, like I said, it's an insecurity. Like, you're liking the attention, so you're going to step out.
Okay, like, I have two things on that. Like, as far as, like, the poly relationships, like, do you think that's healthy?
I've never been in one, so I don't know.
I mean, just from your standpoint.
if people are mature enough to be in separate relationships with separate people and still have that communion, like, yeah, why
See it
not?
going both ways.
Like, would you guys ever try it?
I don't think we're there in a relationship.
Okay.
I don't think
Try
so.
it? I don't know.
Just thought I'd ask for a friend.
Maybe further down the line.
Yeah, what is that? Wait.
Wait, so then do you think that, like, obviously cheating is a no fucking brainer, like that's like out the window, but do you think you have that understanding now because you're mature and you've obviously have had relationships where, I'm not saying you've done it, but whether you've done it or it's been done to you, it's gave you a different insight on like how to value a relationship and like realize, like I'm not happy here. So this is probably why, I'm going through this, or I put this person through that, or
I feel like when I was like younger, I definitely, like high school, really early 20s. But yeah, it's very selfish to do that, and then you hurt the other person. And when I was younger, I was selfish, for sure. Like, I didn't care about the other person's feelings. But then when I got older and I actually started to think about other people's feelings and how they would feel about that, I just never wanted to make somebody feel less of themselves. Because a lot of times people think that, and I'm sure it goes for anybody who cheats, but like the person who gets cheated on, a lot of times they think it's their fault, but it's not their fault. You know what I mean? Like, it is honestly an insecurity in the person who is exhibiting that behavior. If they're not secure in themselves enough to be able to like have that communication with somebody else, then that's, and that just goes with like maturing. Like, there's a lot of people out here that have cheated, but they've never really self-reflected on why they have done that. But I would never do that. I stopped doing stuff like that like after like 22.
I feel like people think that's kind of like a cool thing to do. Like, you're a player, like you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's such a like, oh my gosh, like a fucking glorifying outlook on that. Like,
Everyone wants to be toxic. Everyone wants to.
that shit's crazy to me.
Cheating just feels like it's just a lot of work.
I'm saying, like, how the fuck do you even
gotta
keep up with
lie
that?
and just keep lying? You gotta keep up with your own lies. Like, it feels like
Yeah,
a
you
lot
better write
of
them
work.
motherfuckers down.
Be slipping up.
That's what
How
I'm
do you remember all
saying.
those lies? Like, fuck.
You gotta hide your phone and shit. Like,
For sure.
Always on
You know what
edge.
though? I feel like motherfuckers don't even hide the phones no more, cause all this Face ID and shit. Hey, they catch you sleeping though, huh? It's like over your eyelids and shit.
That's fucked up.
Nah, that's some shit. All right, let's move on because
all right,
it's about to make me hotter than I am.
Have you been cheated on?
We don't want to talk about that.
But
Why not?
yeah, you might as well. This is.
We need another shot, bartender.
right away. right away.
One of them nights, huh?
Yeah, I've been cheated on. I've been cheated on more than once, which is sad because there was a point where I thought, like you said, I kind of thought something was wrong with me.
In the same relationship or multiple relationships?
No, yeah, multiple relationships. Just about every damn bitch that I was with.
Except.
Yeah, no, thank the Lord.
I was like, what?
No. My baby good. She's been solid since day one. But, yeah, it's crazy. Like, I feel like I've only, like, I've been in a handful of relationships and still have fingers left over. I feel like the relationships that I have been in, they weren't like, I was very young. Let's just stick to that. But my bad. Thank you. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, there was a point where I was just like, you know what, fuck this. Like, I ain't about nobody because, like, nobody takes me serious.
That shit.
Maybe it's something wrong with me. Like, fuck, am I too loyal? Like, and the whole thing was, like, they all had this idea that I was a player. So it was in their own head that I was, like, fucking them over. So they would go do it to me.
I mean, you kind of. I could see like why they would think that.
Okay, thank you.
It's kind of a compliment.
How? Like, I'm not gonna, like, fill my
I
cup
guess
up.
it might be rare for someone to look as good as you and maybe not be
Yeah.
Like, sad though.
It is sad.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't somebody be good looking? Like, and I feel like I carry myself very high because it's like my mom taught me morals. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I feel like that's what spoke a lot more than just my physical. So a lot of the girls are like, nah, like you're too good to be true type shit.
Maybe just messing with insecure women.
Or no, that's
girls.
a fact. That's a fact. 1000%.
Have you ever played like that?
No,
You've
never cheated.
But what
I
about
say
like?
that so proudly
That's
too.
good. What about her too? What about
Have you?
Yes.
Cause the bitch,
man, like, she like, hell
cause the bitch deserved it. The bitch deserved it.
Well, maybe because we could get into that, but huh? Everyone.
I mean,
Bro. No, never.
I would hope not, because it wouldn't be a strong relationship.
she wanted to be sure to say that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No
what I was
pun
saying.
intended.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Oh no, yeah, no, not saying it like that, but some people they don't own up to it though.
yeah,
Some people don't take
that's the
accountability.
worst. That's the fucking worst.
Like, just say it. You did, you know.
Wait, hold on, wait. Okay, wait. I
And
can
I
understand.
was like 16.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, cheating, I was cheating when I was young, so like, you know,
That's not even a real relationship. You can't even drive at that point. Like, that's like, you can't drink. You can't even go into the dispensary. That's not
I
a
was
real.
definitely drinking at like 15, 16, for sure.
You couldn't go into the store, get your own shit like an adult. Is what I'm saying.
To me, I feel like high school relationships don't count.
don't count. Yeah,
I don't.
I was in a 5-year relationship.
And how was that?
It was great.
I'm confused.
you know what?
That was very
Let's just go ahead and drink this shit. 'Cause you on one? Let me tell you that. I'm genuinely like so thankful for all those experiences and those relationships that I did have, because I feel like that shit didn't make me fold or make me change the way I was. And I feel like it only prepared me for the person that I really craved, and now I'm with that person. You know what I'm saying? So
Because people after people get cheated on, they want
they
to be a
get
player.
sour.
They want to go do the same thing to other people. For some people,
For a lot of people, that is actually.
which is it's sad, because the good you know, you got one good apple or one fucking rotten apple and it makes the rest fucking.
You know, I wanted to come back to something that you said, and it was, you were like, or no, you said it, that, you know, you being an attractive person, that it almost makes sense, like, why you would be a player, or like why somebody would assume that you're a player. And in this generation, that's like a real thing, you know what I mean? Like, I was thinking a couple weeks ago, like, it's really hard to find attractive people who are loyal. You know, it's hard to find attractive couples that are in committed relationships where, you know, they're not stepping on anybody's toes. You know, no one could say anything about them. You know, there's, like, we look at celebrities, like, you know, half of them have cheated on each other.
Right. Yeah.
They'll be good-looking people, and then you see some celebrity couples that it's like, damn, they don't have no drama. There's nothing about them, you know? I think because there's so much, like, social media, and, like, there's this craving to, like, want to be seen, or want to be, what's the word that I'm looking for? Craved. Like, you know, people give out that attention to a lot of people, but when people are more conservative about themselves, like, they understand that they're attractive, but they don't give that to anybody, there's something more valuable about those individuals. Do you guys feel like when women do the lips and the body and the chest and the toes, whatever it is that they're doing, at this point, I don't know.
Where they getting their toes done at?
I'm just saying, do you feel like that is a male thing, or that started with women?
Ooh, that's a good question.
where it originated from.
Yeah.
Like why women feel like they need to get that stuff done.
I think it was a man thing, but now I feel like it's a woman thing.
Men, are you talking about Botox and shit? Like, men used to get all that?
No,
No.
men wanted that in women.
Oh, like male validation.
Yeah.
Like, you're only doing shit because you're going to get validation from a man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like back in the day it was like
Even
that,
women.
but now it's all women. Because now men have they're like, oh, fake this, fake that, and now they don't want it. And it's like,
yeah.
motherfucker, like you've been.
And I think now that women even like validate that. Like another woman, like, oh, she's not as cute because her ass isn't big.
Yeah.
I feel like women now have started to adapt that as well.
That's crazy. That's coming from
So do you feel like?
That's coming from all women right now. That,
Hold on, wait.
I'm
Do you
waiting.
feel like when women do that to themselves, that it is an insecurity to them, or is it simply just no? I just want my butt to look good, or my lips, or whatever the case may be. Do you feel like now women are more so taking power in that, like, no, I'm just doing it for me? Or is it an insecurity on them because they haven't necessarily fell in love with what they have been blessed with?
I think it's an insecurity for sure.
I'm gonna take a moment and think about my answer because we're gonna get our heads.
It's okay to have insecurities. Like, you know, you don't. Yeah, but
The audience wants to speak.
you want to say something?
The bartender wants to speak.
Right, and that was an insecurity.
Women get BBLs, they get all these things done on their bodies, X, Y, and Z, right? I thought in my head, if a woman has a BBL and a guy wants a woman to look a specific way, what if they only got like
That's probably why.
Like, how you gonna be able to handle all that if like you can't even like?
That's a good point.
No, I can't speak on that one.
You know what? It took me a minute. I was staring at your pinky like that's a small ass pinky.
Well, some men are honestly just not packing. So like in my head, I was like, men really want women to look a certain way, but how can you even catch it? Like I don't
know. We gonna have to get. we
Because
gonna-
fake ass, that is a lot to catch.
Yeah,
That's got to be a
just
lot.
ass in general is a lot to catch. So I'm like, how do sometimes I just think about things like this, you know? Like,
That's great.
because women have to put themselves through such extraordinary things, and a man just has to have a bag.
Sex.
Yeah, like I'm like,
But like, I don't even like. I mean,
To look good in a dress.
It should like you know what I'm saying. Like,
What? Say it.
like, how do you think it feels? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't. It's obviously it don't feel
Just
natural.
think.
It don't feel natural.
I'm not even. I'm just like processing like
Fucking balloon
how it
and
feels.
shit. And stiff as Jello or something.
That's not even what I was thinking about. What I was thinking about is men want these
But
women to
boobs are
be.
even worse.
Oh yeah. I sounded.
Oh yeah. I was gonna let that one go.
All right.
Shit.
It's sad that women put themselves through all that.
Have you guys seen something going around called non-negotiables? COVID. Non-negotiables.
What is that?
They're like non-negotiable things that. Bro, why are you laughing? Non-negotiables are things that are non-negotiable in your partner.
Oh.
So a non-negotiable would be like, like if you were, my non-negotiable would be like, I really can't be with someone who's not ambitious. I'm not attracted to that. Like, but when someone's ambitious and is going for something, I'm attracted to it. So that's one thing that I need in my relationship.
I'm so glad I'm that.
Yes, perfect. So, what are some of your non-negotiables?
You start. Let me think.
Let's think about it.
Well, let me think. You start.
Good.
This question is for you
This
guys.
should honestly be an easy question. Like, what are your non-negotiables?
You know what? I did right.
Not cheating. That should be one. Duh.
Well, how do you know somebody's a cheater?
No, that's just something you address. Like, you know what? I'm not taking this shit.
Wait, hold on. But there's a saying, once a cheater, always a cheater, and I don't believe in that. So
Don't be making your eyes all big and shit.
So this one time I wrote this thing.
This song. I wrote this. Alright, I'm talking shit right Go ahead.
No, keep going. Do it to her too. Shit.
This one time I wrote this like not qualifications, but like what my like soulmate would have, right?
Okay.
It was probably like 13 things. So I wrote it out and was like, you know what? I'm not going to like settle or do anything unless the individual that I'm speaking to or talking to like checks off damn near all these boxes. If they don't check off all these boxes, I'm not speaking to them, or I'm not like taking anything further like at all.
Do you remember what they are?
It was
Just give us like 5. You don't have to give us all 13. Because that's a lot. So, you know.
it was It was health conscious. It was melanated. So, like, sorry, but for sure. It was.
Never be sorry.
Yeah, you fucking right. I'm not sorry. It's health conscious, melanated, community oriented, family oriented, and then just like internally a down to earth, genuine person.
I checked
See,
them all
yeah,
off.
that's-
I think we checked them all off.
You are solid. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so that's
That is that's
what it
dope though.
is.
That's good. That's actually really dope that you even did that though. Like, talk about like the power of manifestation. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's real.
Wait, you just did that because you were doing it?
I just felt like, I kind of just didn't like want to waste my time anymore. And then I also just kind of got to a point where I didn't want to be, how do I say it, like, just accessible to a lot of people, you know. So I started to get to a point where I just didn't want to be talking to everybody or like giving attention out to everybody, and I just wanted to try like platonic, you know. And it's not to say that I wasn't like, you know, I did have like little situations, or like not even situations, but like, you know, understandings with like other people, but I got to a point where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just have, you know, friend girls and just keep it like platonic, you know. So I stopped, you know, messing with people and just, I don't know, focusing on me and then focusing on what it was that I wanted. So like when I met her, I just kept it very platonic. You know, I tried to.
Didn't work out.
How did that go?
It went really well.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. But no, but for
Yeah. All right. Well, you want to go ahead and answer your non-negotiable?
Shit. Some of my non-negotiables.
Bbl'S.
You know what? I dated someone who had kids. And I'm not saying it's a non-negotiable.
Terrible.
It's hard. It's super, super hard. They didn't necessarily have a very great relationship, like with the mother. Yeah. So, you know what? I would have to say I don't know if I can do kids. Like that.
That's a good one.
That's pretty valid though, because you're not a priority.
Yeah.
You won't ever be their priority.
Exactly. And that was kind of hard for me.
Which is valid in the sense of a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have to understand that, but I feel like, to be fair, like, fuck, that's a tough one to swallow. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty
That
valid.
was one of my non-negotiables. I tried. I really did. The child was great.
There's a lot of people that like to be like stepmoms, you know? Like, I have my friends, some of my friends are like, I love guys with kids. I don't know. I got to bring them on. I don't know, but maybe daddy issues. Yeah. What are your
what are yours?
Yeah, I ain't negotiating shit.
I'm
Girl,
bullying
you
these
better,
people.
you better come with
That's
it.
why it's called
You
non-negotiable.
better come with it, get lost. That's all I gotta
Non-negotiable.
say.
Isn't that the point?
Non-negotiables.
What can I say about my baby?
Dang, guess you got to think.
I'm sad she not here.
Nah, before you got with her.
My non-negotiable before I got with her? Fuck. Well, I wish I could tell you some, bud, but I got fucking played on. Like a fucking clown.
So one of your non-negotiables would be
Now that I met
cheating.
her?
Cheating is a non-negotiable.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, but I think that's everyone can apply that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but see, you can't say cheating because what if someone was a cheater? Do you just cancel them out? So cheating
Why would I
does not-
count them?
So if she ever cheated in her past relationships, you're gonna be like, skirt, nope, can't have you in my life.
Yeah, if I would have known the bitch was a cheater, I probably
See, that's
wouldn't have
not
gave her
fair.
the time of day. Why?
Because people can change.
Okay, well.
But
You know
all we
what?
have to look at is her past.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
all we have to, like,
It's a
look
pattern.
at.
It's a pattern to things, and it's like if I just met you,
Come here.
we're not even. We gon' like. Y'all just gonna make me mad. I swear. I just, you know, I think my non-negotiable is you have to be family oriented.
Okay.
You gotta be like there. You gotta come from a solid foundation. If you don't have that, like, you know, we can still be friends, and I can respect that. But I think
Why though? What
because-
comes with
because
Not checking off any of your boxes.
I feel
who you?
Yeah, and I feel like I've come such a long way.
see, but I
I'm
feel
not
like
checking shit.
fuck. I feel like okay. See, but I talk to you as a person like we would click in so many ways, and I can see that. I can see the maturity in so many. You know what I'm saying? But like okay, but it also has to do with like I'm also very mature. I feel like I've always been mature, and it's crazy that I even allowed myself to be in that position and let people just fucking do whatever the fuck they wanted
You have
with
a
me.
good
but-
heart.
It happens.
Yeah, I guess so.
Happens
But
to good people.
you know what? Sometimes having a good heart doesn't get you good things in life. So
I disagree.
Me too.
I mean, I think bad things happen to everybody.
For sure.
But I wouldn't necessarily say that
it didn't turn me sour though. I mean, I still
makes good things like reject you. I think that it would make it more. Because look, in the end, you got your girl now.
a big thing for me though is like family. I feel like just seeing how you are with your family, it says a lot about you as a person. You know, like
Why do you make that face?
Because
I
I,
need to counter that.
I just think that like sometimes people can come from very rough backgrounds and then they could take it upon themselves to make a mature decision to be family oriented or to be a part of their family's life. Maybe not necessarily even coming from that, but they see how they were when they were little and what they didn't want, and now they can bring that to the table when they're older. So like I learned how to be family oriented.
Same. I feel like.
Like you know what I mean? Well, you don't know what I mean, but like I had a very rough childhood growing up. So like where I laugh about it now, but when I really sit and think about it, I'm like, damn, I really went through some stuff when I was a kid and saw some crazy things. And then when I moved away, I met a family that was really big on was like really big on, now I don't want to say forcing, but like showing me such love in like a different way where I was always guarded, you know? And that's why like I was terrible in relationships, or I always had my guard up, or I might have always cheated because I never wanted to be hurt.
right.
You know, so I had like the shield up, I might be leaving, like, you know. But when I met this family, it was just kind of annoying how easy it was to be vulnerable around them. You know, like the man that, you know, I call him like my adoptive dad or whatever the case may be. But like he was like such a good man. Like if I was interested in men, I would want a man like him. You know, because like he was so solid. Even like the mom, like I was like, man, I wanna, you know, be with somebody who's like you. You know, she was strong, nurturing. She just had so many qualifications she reminded me of like my mom in like her own way. Like my mom is like solid, you know, but she did a lot of things alone. But like they, you know, it was kind of like a cliche family, you know, 2 kids, boy, girl.
White picket fence.
No, I wouldn't necessarily say like white picket fence, but like they just, I don't know, they were just so mature and like just exhibit love in a certain way. So being around them, spending holidays with them and everything, you know, I brought my little brother around them. You know, my mom came and got to meet them and stuff. And then because of them, I came back, you know, to the States and was like, you know what, I'm going to give that same energy and love to my nieces and nephews. Now, had I never left to Canada and met those people, I don't know if I would have ever had it in my heart to be family oriented or driven to like be the glue for like my family. You know, I might have just been like, oh, whatever, I'm going to just do my own thing.
Yeah.
But because of them, I'm like, no, I want to, you know, I want to give as much love as I can in my own way. I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. But like, you know, so I feel like being family oriented and love it can be a taught thing, no matter what background you come from, because it is a choice.
For sure. But I mean that's amazing that it happened for you. You know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately it doesn't happen for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And they grow up without a family and they live their entire life without a family and they don't really have a great life. You know what I'm saying? And like I know people like that. Do you want to talk about how you guys met? How you guys clicked? A little bit or no? Because I think you have an interesting introduction. I feel like it's not your typical.
Really? So we met at a bar.
No.
Yeah. we did.
Details.
You know, I feel like people that meet at bars aren't really successful.
No, that's facts.
Hey, me and Jocelyn met at a bar. Here we are.
Yeah.
How many years later?
6.
Wow, 6 years?
Yeah.
Dope. Good for y'all.
Didn't you guys meet at it was like Northern and 91st?
Cabin, yeah.
Damn, she gave the streets.
the fact that she's not even from that side of town and she knows about that fucking bar.
I've never even been there because I never go to the west side, but yeah.
Oh, damn.
I remember that day.
You held on to that one, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So anyways.
Okay, so I work at a bar. And she would always come in.
What drink did she ask for?
She always drank beer. She was a beer drinker. I would forcefully give her some shots, like, here, drink this. I don't know. Every time she came in, she'd be like, "What's your name?" Literally every time she came in, and I would tell her every time.
Wait, pause. Hold on.
Couldn't you remember her
For the
name?
record,
Exactly.
it wasn't that I always came in faded. Hold on, wait. It wasn't that I always came in faded.
Just drunk.
Okay, we're gonna pause here.
Paloma couldn't remember your name. What's
Paloma
new?
couldn't. She had memory loss. What the fuck?
Hard. I'm talking like.
That's crazy. Like after the 72nd time?
Paloma.
I would say 5.
She's being nice, but it was really 72 times.
She really did struggle with it, to the point I almost started to just give her a fake name every time. No, so it was, and she asked me if she always asked me for my number. I was like, no, I don't go that way. At this point, it was just like a natural reflex to just say no to women.
So was that did that happen often? Like, were you hit on by women very often, or?
When I started working at a bar, yes. Before that, no. At least I wasn't catching it as much as. Well, I mean, people are just like very forward in bars, like.
Yeah. Okay.
So
What's
they
that
were
liquid
throwing it a
courage?
lot, and I was just like, what?
So back then it was like whatever, you shrugged it off, but you didn't feel any
I
different.
feel like
with
back
her?
then I was never really hit on by women.
Interesting.
Well, and I always dated men though, so they probably just
Kind of got the hint.
she's not into women.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
But when she would hit on you, how would it make you feel?
It's different, huh?
I was
That'd
a
be
little
different.
shy. I was
You
a
felt
little
you
shy.
got a little butterfly in there somewhere, a little caterpillar.
But like I said,
You know what I'm saying? It started just cocoon and
it started as a
shit.
little caterpillar.
Yeah.
No, and then finally, what was it? No, we were just friends. This is such a hard story because it's just like
Nah.
What got you
was
though?
messy.
What got you that made you like
What was
want to hang out with her?
messy?
Ooh.
messy as in you stopped talking to me for a minute.
Ooh.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay, yeah.
We don't gotta get into all
Yeah.
that. But yeah.
Nah, we want it.
Nah, we're not doing that.
There was a point where she stopped trying, and then I was like, hold on.
So you trying to call me thirsty? I was being
shit.
thirsty.
Yes. But in a good way.
Yeah, you thought she was gonna say no.
But in like a good way.
I don't even care. Yes, I was thirsty.
But okay, so what was different about
okay.
She
Paloma?
looked
Though?
good.
What was different about Paloma that you were like, oh, I'm gonna do it?
Very attracted to her.
Okay, so looks off the back.
I look fly. I look like May. That song's.
That too. But no, she was just different. Like, Paloma just stands out.
Yeah.
Her own way. Like, there's no hiding Paloma. Like,
For sure.
You notice Paloma when she walks
I
into
can
a
vouch.
room.
I can vouch for that.
Whether you like women or you don't. Like, that's just.
I like women and I like
Fox, no
Paloma,
cop, no lies.
But she's, she be, I can't be submissive. That's why I never worked. But
Yeah. So,
come on, it's the girls like us podcast. Gotta be honest.
yeah, so eventually.
I didn't even hear what you said.
That's good. Let her talk, Paloma.
Honestly, I'm terrible at podcasts. Let's start there.
You're doing
You're
great.
I could just talk
You know
in
what?
circles.
We wouldn't even be able to know if this was your 100th episode or your first. So
That's a lot.
You're
But it's
honestly
okay.
doing
I
good.
really appreciate that.
I'm sorry. I'm Gerald the realist. I don't lie. So, and we just had a couple
I'm
drinks.
sorry. I'm not gonna lie. She took it slow with me, which I was very appreciative of because I was just like, I don't I ain't never done this shit before.
You can't be pushy.
Oh, yeah.
Paloma took it slow.
She did.
She's a real one.
Which I
She not
really
the realest,
appreciate.
though.
Like, cause if not, I always liked her, but I just never necessarily knew how to act on it.
Okay.
Because I never have before.
Right.
So this was just like a whole different playing field.
It was new.
So would you go home and be like, oh, I want to talk to her. Like, I want to take it to next level with her.
I think as it kind of like progressed a little bit, definitely. And especially, okay, so we were platonic. We were like our platonic friendship. And then after the dinner, that's when I was like, okay, I'm feeling her. Like I like talk.
So what'd you do? What did you just like put the moves on or what?
I thought I was going crazy in my head because I thought she was interested.
Oh.
And then I was like, she's like
She's
showing me
not,
stuff,
yeah.
but I don't know. Like she's straight. I don't want to cross no boundaries. So this entire time I knew she was feeling me. Right?
Okay.
But I didn't know she was feeling me.
Was it the gut or the mind telling you?
It was my gut. And
Something
my soul.
else.
Okay.
Like I knew she was feeling me.
Okay.
And I would talk to like my, she's my boss, but like that's my homie. So I would talk to her and kind of like tell her like, man, I don't know if this girl's feeling me, but I feel like she is. She like talks to me a certain way. She, you know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just keeping platonic. I think I'm going crazy.
But was she flirting with you?
It was like
I think so.
I think so.
it was like a weird type of flirt. Like I don't know. Like
I
didn't want to believe it was flirting because I didn't want to be like I was crazy. Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like there was this one time I invited her to a. It was like this rap concert. Like one of my clients was a rapper, and I was like, bro, you know, you support me, I'm gonna go support you. So I was like, hey, you wanna go to this rap thing? And we went. And it was like at the Nile. It was like, you know, super underground, like a bunch of young kids. And it was really cool. Yeah, it was like random. Nah,
For real. I mean, that's real, you know, because I feel like those people need that love. And that.
nah, he's cool. He can get down for
If
sure.
they're nice and they're just nice, doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I mean, no, he was good.
He was good.
was
Yeah,
good.
some of the other people.
It was like I'm talking like little high schoolers, like just rapping.
Yeah, but he's like early 20s. Like he was cool though. He brought a different energy. If there was more people, I think he would have had the whole thing like jumping. But it was like small. But anyway, there was like moments in it like I would be like close to her. I don't know. At one point, I was like whispering in her ear. But like no, for real.
Can you show it, Derek, please? Can you show
For
it?
real, like I was like nah. You know, like nah. No.
Still considering it now?
But no, for real, like in my back of my head, I was like, I wonder if I kiss her neck right now, or like if I like, no, I was just like doing like little things, and then
I would have been like, what the fuck?
hey, what the? See, and that's why I was like, nah, I'm good. And then we went to like eat that night.
I pictured it.
Oh my god.
Hey, that was real. That was real.
That's why I
But
kept it.
she did it though. See? Okay, all right. So then, after the rap concert, y'all had dinner and shit.
Yeah, we went to go eat. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know like when it actually came to a point like where we.
When you guys kissed? When you guys kissed?
No, we didn't kiss for a minute.
Me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So she goes to Miami, right? And yeah, I was going to the bar, you know, quite a bit.
It was a family
Miami.
trip actually.
Miami.
Yeah, it was.
She's Puerto
wholesome.
Rican, bro.
It was wholesome.
Miami.
Yeah.
But she goes, and I did like if I went out and like had a drink, I would go pop, you know, by the bar that she was at, like, just chop it up with her, you know, my eye candy. I don't know.
Wait, hold the fuck up. You lost me, Paloma. Where the fuck we at, Paloma? I thought she was in Miami.
Candy.
Yeah, so she went to Miami, but like sometimes when I would go out, I would pop by like the bar that she was at, so I can see my eye candy. Like, I used to love you know, eye candy, right? Like,
What the fuck does Miami have to do with this? You went to Miami
so she went to Miami.
and then came back.
No, so she was in Miami. I'm still in Phoenix.
You went to the bar she worked at.
Yeah, but sometimes I would like to go to the bar where she
Hey, but
worked.
she went there 'cause she was in Miami.
Exactly. Exactly. So I text her. Okay, I'm like, bro. Yo, show Anyway, so I text her.
All right. Can you please?
It's you who's not catching.
This is part of the story.
Okay. All right.
Shut up. I'm just like,
Damn.
I'm gonna go ahead and shut the fuck up then.
Okay, so she was in Miami, and I texted her, like, you know, we would always FaceTime and shit. We were talking a lot. And sometimes I would think, like, why are we always talking all the time? Anyway, so she's in Miami, and I text her one night, like, hey, you know what? I kind of, like, wish that you were at work right now because I'd pop by and say hello to you. And so, you know, I had a little bit of liquid courage in me, and I was like, you know what, I have a little bit of liquid courage in me, so I'm just going ahead and say it. Like, if you're ever interested in women, like, you know, I would, yeah, type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm here. Like, if you're ever interested, like, give me a shot, you know, type of thing. And we were on, like, a FaceTime call when I said this. And then she goes, like, it was kind of like, you were like,
I'm on the edge of my seat here. I need to hurry the fuck up, Paloma. We ain't got that much time.
What'd she say, Paloma?
was it like,
I don't even fucking remember. What
it was like,
even
I'm
know.
interested, or like, I like you too, but I don't know how. And I was just kind of like, all right, cool. Like,
I'll take it. Give me another shot. That wasn't what she said. I need one.
you're cut off. Just what?
You know what? Don't
We were
ever.
from Phil, and then we came back all laughing. They gonna know something's up.
Yeah, that shit just. Hey, you know what? It's a good conversation. This is what you call good motherfucking conversation.
So basically, that's how it happened. And so we just started spending like legit quality time. Like, we would just hang out. I don't know, go for walks, go for ice cream, go for coffee. Like, we just spent a lot of time together.
Okay, so do you think that time apart like made you kind of like take that next step, low key? I don't even know what the fuck I said low key, but you know what I mean.
What time apart?
Like, you went to Miami, that built the courage in you to be like, yo, like, if you ever feeling this type of way, like, let me know.
Yeah, for sure.
Say it like directly, like, yo, I'm feeling you.
Yeah, she was a little bit more direct. So then I was like,
Okay. So then you came back, whatever, you guys got a little bit more playful.
yeah. That's pretty much it.
Oh, it's a wrap, huh?
I've been rocking ever since.
Oh, shit.
All right, Girls Like Girls podcast. Thank you guys for coming on. Paloma, thank you. Olivia, thank you. Appreciate it. Good talks.
Thank you guys.
Are you on social media?
Anything you guys want to say? Anything you guys want to leave
For
to our
everyone?
amazing followers, supporters, subscribers, watchers, viewers, all the above?
Just always be authentically you.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you guys for this podcast.
Shout out
our
to you
conversation.
for being on here, for being a brave soul and sharing your story.
People say no to coming on, you know. People do
Did
say
they
no.
really?
They do.
Yeah.
They have? I almost said no to you guys. It took you 51 episodes to put me on here.
That's why.
It took you 51 episodes to get on here. Anyways. Shout out to the Girls Like Girls podcast. Everyone who genuinely taps in every week on every episode. Whenever you guys feel like coming back and sharing more amazing stories, just know, for every straight girl out there, you got a little bit of
I'll
game.
be a phone. All six.
We should have all six of us.
All six of us.